Good evening, my friends. How are we doing today? Hopefully, you guys had yourselves a nice weekend, getting ready for the Turkey Day season. My day was fraught with fun, as it were. A lot of exhaustion given to us because of, warehouse duties kind of suck. But how we doing, friends? Let me get this going for us here. Place 5 mages. There's that. Let me see. It looks like we've won a quest item that I didn't collect before. Hey, 50 gold. Let's go. So yeah, if I seem like I'm a little bit on the tired side, I am. I'm really tired. I had a whole bunch of boxes to move. A skid that came in today, it was badly wrapped and it just kind of almost fell over. One of those days that you just think you're going to start drinking on the job. No, I'm getting my munch on now, so, yeah. Apologies if you hear that. Let's take a look real quick here in the store, see if there's any scrolls we can buy. Always buy vampire. And Gladiator's the only one below 20 that we need to get our hands on, so there's that, I suppose. It hurts to upgrade those. We're going to have to wait on gold for that one. Alright. There we go. Yeah. No, wait. No, we're over here. Give me a minute. I'll get unlost. But there you go, friends. Exclamation SR will get you into the Stream Raiders map if you want to throw down your units. Would greatly appreciate you. Let me get this over to here. And get another bite in me because I'm hungry. I really don't appreciate it when a game locks up for a minute. Don't like that at all. Come on, you can do it. Okay. So, for those that weren't here on the last stream of Genshin, we got ourselves... Get my fingers on the right keys here. We completed the desert temple, and needless to say, a lot of sadness was had. Like so much. I want these things. There we go. Okay, so where did our little buddy float off to? I kind of probably should have paid attention to that. Oh, there he is. I thought he went down. That seemed like the thing that he would do. So yeah, we've lost one person sadly, and poor Jet, she's all tore up and heartbroken, which you can't really blame her. She lost her dad. Okay, how do you expect me to get over there? Well, obviously not doing that kind of stunt. Oh, there you are. Come here. So we're kind of wandering aimlessly now. We don't really have a direction as of this moment. I noticed a couple of these glowy things we need to go after. I can never remember their name. Sealies or something? Food.
Tests appearing out of thin air? This needs research.
Okay. And then there was one over here. Up higher, right there. Let's go chase that one down real quick. Ding-a-ling-ding. I moo. Thank you for your placement, friend. My audio all right? Come back. Wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Are you up? There's the birds. Still up. Ooh, we don't get near enough of those.
If only I stumbled upon lab supplies as often.
Did we talk about the fact that I may have done a thing? Wait, no, she wasn't C6. Who was C6? Oh, I got somebody C6. I know I did. I don't remember who it was now. I thought it was Charlotte, but maybe not. And we got free mail. What's in the mail? Token of affection. I would happily accept affection from Kaching. Most indubitably. Is this novel amazing? Alright, we should probably knock out some dailies. Well, hello, Moo. How are you? Junkichi, the deadline to turn in the manuscript is tomorrow. No more delays. There's no use pushing me. I'm stuck at a critical point in the story, and I've got writer's block. Traveler, just the voice of reason we need. I'm Shigeru, an editor of the A Publishing House. This is Junkichi, the writer I'm in charge of. Tired? I'm sorry. Hopefully you get some rest, friend. Ow! My ankle just exploded. His new novel, Onibudo, is very popular, but he never meets his deadline. Sometimes he even delays for weeks. And he's at it again, of course. If he doesn't turn his manuscript in by tomorrow, I won't be able to get this month's issue into print. Unable to sleep? I'm sorry. Well, hopefully we can bore you to sleep with stream. Or maybe the vibes would help you go to sleep. There we go. That's better said. Why don't we postpone this issue? Our loyal readers will still pay for it. Don't be ridiculous. If it isn't updated regularly, the novel's reputation will go into the trash. But I've just got no inspiration right now, and I'm not going to write some garbage chapter. There's got to be an interesting story. But all the other writers are basically done. You're the only one left. A friend here gets me. I need inspiration. I'll go around and look for some. I'm sure something will come to me. That's the excuse last time to put it off. We're not doing this again. I'm not lying this time. Come on, trust me just this once. Alright, fine, but this is the last time. No further delays. Got it? Let's find this inspiration we're looking for. The main character is trying to sell the items he collected during his adventure. That will involve dealing with different types of buyers. And let's go to Tsukumomono Groceries. There we go. So how was work today, friend? Other than tiring, I'm sure. All your wishes granted in this one place. Tsukumomono itself means having almost everything. Similarly, our shop is dedicated to fulfilling the wishes of every customer, which means that as long as you can offer the right price, you can buy anything. And as for how we got the goods, I'm afraid I cannot disclose that. One new Paimon? Paimon? What is this? A flying doll that makes noises? Is this some antique imbued with Genjutsu by any chance? Sorry, this is indeed a little... Please wait, dear customer. I shall have to consult my sources. I'm honestly a little surprised that we didn't get wrecked by Paimon. My apologies, I shoved food in my mouth when I need to be reading. Tsukumomo Groceries sells all kinds of goods similar to the items collected during my character's adventure. I mean, it always says that one man's trash is another man's treasure. Seems that finding out what a buyer values is the key to selling goods at a high price, but if I write it like this, I'll have to spend the time describing psychology. It doesn't fit the theme. Why don't you just make the main character a psychic that can intuit the needs of the buyer? Plot basis. Think about it while I write. It shouldn't be a problem. There we have it then. I know what to write. Trevor, let's go back. I'm going to tell Shingeru about my idea. We visited Tsukumomono Groceries, and I've had a plot breakthrough. Oh, that's great. Tell me about it. Main character suddenly awakens to profound magic, the third eye of perception. This allows him to see in the minds of others so he can maximize his trade profits. In this way, it's... What's wrong? You're doing it again, aren't you? What's it? Let me guess, you're going to add new character traits to continue the story, and you'll be tacking more complicated features onto those traits until you finish the new chapter, right? No matter how much you like the character, stop giving him so many skills. The readers are going to get confused. Hi, cycling friend, how are you? That's always been my style. I think it's interesting. The readers will love it. Don't give me that. You know the readers are starting to get confused by everything you make up. I'm done talking to you. You're so boring. Let's hear the traveler's opinion. Who do you think is right? Me or Shigeru? Reasonable. Reasonableness is no substitute for a good plot. A reasonable plot would be boring without a compelling story. You, mark my words, when it comes to time to wrap up the story, you'll go crazy trying to tie up the loose ends. I took some notes. We don't have any problems ending the story. Doing good, just chilling? I am happy to hear that, friend. Hopefully your Monday was decent to you. Have to take notes to remember all the details, do you? Are you expecting the readers to take notes as well?
You gonna learn today?
I don't want to learn nothing. Hello, Azura. How are you, friend? I'm not saying you can't add a few new features. I'm just saying that you have to be mindful of how many there are and when they are added. Writing a novel is like running a marathon. If you go too hard at the start, you'll just lose steam later on. Key to a successful novel is to move forward steadily, one step at a time. Trust me. Still a bit sickly, but you will learn. I will not learn.
You gonna learn today?
I have maximum smooth brain. I refuse the learning. Hello, Pure. Alright. One daily done.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
It's not my fault. I got maximum smooth brain. It's a learning impediment. Hey, oh, hey. Aw, thank you, Cyclic, for the subscription to Moo. You're such a wonderful friend. I'm joking on food now. Thank you again, Cycling, for the subscription to Azura. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I need water now. You got me. A small 8 B-Day present? Aw, friend, you didn't have to, but thank you so much, friend. It's very appreciated. In 1 second, I'm gonna put my plate away. What, kitty?
I haven't been out in a while.
I'm picking on my cat. He keeps trying to get attention, so I keep attacking his tail. Leyline Monolith Challenge. Goody. We actually haven't done one of these in a while, so this will be interesting.
My lucky day.
No touching. Born of Animal Test 6308.
My blade.
Incoming. Access denied. Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
To the ferry.
Allow me.
So what's everybody up to for the evening besides watching me flail around?
Lucky day.
Speed of light.
See no more.
Enhanced animal model 75. Cut to the chase.
Come down. We're losing.
Incoming.
Let's get down to business.
Blaze over.
How's this?
Incoming.
To the ferry.
No! Stop it!
Keep out
Perfect distance.
Should replace my hammer.
That was a little close. Burrito in chair. That sounds like a good time, honestly. I turned my heat up a little bit because the temperature's in the process of dropping a little bit. It's gonna be weird because it's not really dropping, but it's feeling colder outside. If that makes any sense to you? Like the feel like temperature's dropping, but the actual temperature is not.
Want a taste of my
Oh.
hammer? Another test subject.
Leave it.
Oh, you smacked the princess? How dare! Yes, friends, those that got the subscriptions, make sure you say thank you to the awesome cycling,
Animal Test 6308. Stand clear. Don't blink.
which I think's already happened.
Shadow.
Now everybody has access to the QTVs.
Access denied.
Test subject.
Hey, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Why are you running over there? That don't make any sense.
This over, son.
Okay. Well, that was a little chaotic, but still fun.
That's everything. On to the next.
Hang on 1 second. Let's get a Claymore user up in here. No. We keep Kaching. Kaching must stay.
I will protect you.
Yeah, sadly, I got a little late start because of nap reasons, I think. I'm not really entirely certain if I fell completely asleep or what actually happened, but I lost about 30 minutes. Where'd she go? Huh. She teleported out of range or something. Okay, not exactly how I intended that one to go down. Alright. Where's more stuff? She's so strong. Alright. Next phase. Escort the transport balloon. That means... Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna run with Noelle for... Well, no. Hang on. Let me bring Hu Tao out. We may need
Good
fire. That was adorable.
Go.
Hu Tao is certainly different, but she does hold a special place in the heart. Can I get them? Got him. Alright, which direction we going? This way, huh?
He keeps kicking me in the dick. Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
I don't know, Vegeta. Maybe he's just impressed. Thank you for your...
Don't blink.
It's still such a sad thing that we didn't get more. Uh-oh.
Allow me a brush.
Hey!
No touching. Speed of light.
Come on, take him down, take him down, take him down. Burn it down. So what's Pure up to today? Ooh, halfway down. That's never any good. Oh, come on. We still got over half the health of it. There we go. Out! Get out! Get out!
Speed of light. Access denied. Don't blink.
There it is. Hey! I was failing, actually, and still survived it. Okay, then. Going to assume most everybody here is probably done with the main story. Oops. Can't imagine that was very comfortable. Nope, that's not where we were going to. Give me that. That's equally not where we was going. This one? There we go. We'll get there. What? Why is it way the hell out of here? Well, this one will take a minute. Alright, so we need to hit the waypoint there. That guy dropped something again? Uh-oh. I don't remember him dropping something the first time. Let's see. So okay, so that boosts. We have 1 fire. Okay, I think we're getting it figured out here. Whoa. Come on. Hi, River. Come on. Turn. There we go. No! It don't turn with a dam. How is River today? And did you get your truck? No! Doing well. Good to hear, good to hear. Alright, let's get turned here. Head back towards shore. I don't think we really need to, though. Probably can just teleport away from this point. Did spend a ton of money on Saturday. I don't remember how to get out. There we go. I figured it out.
Let's move out.
It's very pretty. Are you going to be one of those that, okay, you have the vehicle, you're just not going to drive it much, put the mileage on something else? Oh, missed. Oh, drive it. It drives so nice. That's good. Oh, hang on a second. Let's switch over to Stream Raider. See how well that went. That one. Hey, there we go. All right, friends. Thank you, Moo, Rafochen, and Flame Fist. Good luck to us all. Let's be honest, an F-150 Lariat is in some ways a glorified car. Maybe. Let's go, Moo and me with 7 kills. Moo Cow winning those, I think those monk scrolls, weren't they? Alright, here we go. Last battle of this map. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy my little escape, but I wouldn't mind having something a little bigger and better. But, yeah, that won't be happening with the price of everything being so stupidly high. Alright, so let's find ourselves a place that we can... Let's just go back up here to Mondstadt. $375 horsepower under the hood. Wrong button. Oh, that's what we can do. Let's go upset little Timmy. Ew. I did not like that. The Escape itself is a pretty impressive little vehicle if you take the time to give it credit. Because it's got a V6 in a little bitty body. I think I got them all that time. And it will get up and scoot now. But it's up to 126,000 miles on it, which I guess for a 2008 is not terrible. I am trying to be easy on it. I only have a V6, but it does have the twin turbos. Ah, yeah, the turbos will definitely give you that little advantageous boost.
Well, thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Do love Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the adventure.
Especially her dress. I really love the green in her dress. Oh yeah, we did level up to level 54. We got some more useless Mora that we don't need. Oh well. It's all good.
Abyssosk. Welcome.
Alright, we'll claim up some of this stuff and get them moving. Don't like Kaya, so send him. Get them free foods. Wanted that engine as well. I hardly pull any boost while empty, so I can get some fuel economy. Still have power when it comes time to haul something. There you go. I've had people tell me how impressive the new Rangers are. I'm like, sure, they might be impressive, but that price tag attached to them's not so much. Alright, we got them exploring. We need to go make some food because it's been a while since we've done any of that. And wait, Charlotte's here? Oh. Looks just like the... Oh, seriously. You stay there. Stop moving. I mean, we can't really take her into battle, but...
Let's get this interview started.
She's adorable. Well, she's a little shorter. But honestly, I kind of thought it was her at first. Hi, Egan! Do you remember that a modern Ranger is a different class of truck than your Ranger? It probably still isn't as big or strong as my Ranger, sadly. We haven't run with Lumine in a while.
This world is full of
Alright, what do we got? Increases party's physical damage. It will be a bigger frame and stance, not sure on strength. My Ranger has the payload package, which according to Advanced Auto makes it a heavy-duty Ranger, which is hilarious to say. How's Egan doing today? Let's see. What do we need? What we can make? 'Cause I'm pretty sure if I do like this one, I have 195, so I think we're good there. What about revival things? Lily just walked in the door. I definitely understand. Let's do this one. Oh, we have to cook it manually. That's no fun. Oh, she does give the bonus, okay. It's like a new Ranger can be equipped with a 1,900-pound payload. Possibly. I know they do use the bigger frames. The Ranger's supposed to be more akin to what the F-150 used to be. Alright, we'll back off this one. Make something different. Didn't think I'd be here that long, so I didn't bring lunch. Oof. Find something tasty. I don't really have enough of this to do anything with. Barbados Ratatouille. Decreases stamina depleted by gliding and sprinting for all party members. Warming up noms now? Very good. Very nice. And it's another item that we do not have any proficiency in yet. Alright, I would imagine that a 2023 Ranger and a 95 F-150 are very similar size. Yep. I know, a friend of mine had a 98 F-150 two-wheel drive, and my Ranger actually had a heavier GVW than that F-150 did. And I know my Ranger can pack away some firewood. Hey, bonus. We love bonuses. Bang. Okay, so we're running a little lower on cheese and stuff, so... This one, F-150 has a higher conventional tow rating than my father's F-350. We'll finish it off with about a dozen of these. Good enough. Confirm. We've got plenty of these items, I think. Yeah, 970 and 600, we're good. That puts us up to 200. Alright, so that should allow me to collect those things.
Once
For
there was a glorious kingdom established among the...
confirm the skip. We watch this all the time. Alright, let me grab some points here. No. Alright. So... wait, how is she injured? Hard to say. Oh, I didn't get the level 1 stuff either. Makes sense. Dreams, emptiness, deception. Complete other quests to continue. Characters currently involved in other quests cannot join this quest. Paimon's in a good mood. She suggests you take a walk around the court of Fontaine together. We haven't got to Fontaine. Familiar place in Sumeru City. Hey, we still got plenty of those things to get to. Alright, so up there. Hi, Catherine. You both look great today. Are you here to take commissions or deal with other affairs? Why are you both staring at me? Is there something of significance that you would like to inquire about? You seem like a seasoned adventurer already. Then you must be well acquainted with the Adventurers Guild way of operation. Therefore, I won't waste your time going over it. If you have any questions for the guild, please feel free to ask me at any time. Please pitch in with commissions in Sumeru City. Outstanding adventurers like you will surely be a great help with people around here. Okay, so that let me take that one. Alright, where are we going for this one? What's this one? Understand this world solving as of old. Let's go see what this is all about. I don't really have any main goals for the story to tackle, but no, I missed. No, hit the wrong button. Let's go see what's over here. This little blue exclamation. See what kind of fun it generates. Aw, I was gonna drop in on it. Stay away, you nasty mushrooms. Person over there seems to be in hey, and there's some Healy churros we can go kill. Excuse me, girlie, you're just kind of being away for a second. Oh, you were a big help. Thanks. As you can see, I'm a forest watcher here. As for my name, it's Reina. Paimon's Paimon. I see. You aren't dressed like inhabitants of the forest, nor do you look like you're from the desert, but your clothes do have good breathability and are suitable for traveling in Sumeru. Since Reina's a forest watcher, she should know Kole. Kole hasn't been very well, but she still works hard to protect the forest and eliminate the withering. Everyone's worried about her. But she's with a trustworthy senior, the one with fluffy ears, so she should be fine. Fluffy ears. You know, Tunari's maybe unapproachable, but he's actually a very nice person. He took really good care of me when I was a trainee, and his ears are gorgeous. I know, right? But his ears are so glossy, and I can't help wondering how they feel. Hey, that will still make Tignari angry, right? Anyway, a Forest Watcher's duty is to protect the forest, assist travelers, and provide guidance. As the two of you might have noticed, lately the forest has been less than ideal. The fungus and beasts have been growing aggressive. Then there's the withering. How about I escort both of you? My patrol route will pass through Vermeer Village next. It's smooth sailing from there to either port of Osmosis or... Yeah, sure, let's go. This seems like fun. You're a forest watcher, and you must be very familiar with the woods, right? Lived around here for years, and I know every tree in the forest. Really? Mine's becoming somewhat something another, because it's only been a few days and a new withering zone has popped up already. So close to the main road, too. Come on. Yeah, and Tanari disposed of a withering zone before. I won't go into how dangerous it is then. Regardless, let me mark down the location and radius of effect for now. After I take you to Vamara Village, I'll go to Gandavara Vile and bring Tanari over to help. No way, the withering zone is lethal. Even veteran forest watchers wouldn't approach it unless absolutely necessary. I can manipulate the elements and it should somewhat stave off the withering's effects. Now that I think about it, you did show such ability when fending off the fungi. But still, you shouldn't do that. We can't have you injured by the withering after coming all this way. Yeah, just let me do it. Alright, I understand. I'll wait here. If it's too much to handle, get out of there or call for help and I'll be there. Still got me.
Next on the agenda.
That one missed.
No touching.
Come on, take it down. Nice. Hey, ma'am, why are you on a pole?
Speed of light.
The phrasing was terrible.
Born of ice and frost. No touching. Don't blink. Rebuild.
Alright, now we gotta go do the thing over here. Mukau! TI is impressive, right? You're amazing, incredibly amazing. Pardon me, TI, miss. So I wonder if you guys are interested in joining us. I can vouch for you both. It'd be great to get powerful, dedicated people like TI and Paimon on our side. With you guys, we can better control the spread of the withering. Sure, you're probably not familiar with the woods, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh yeah, speaking of the forest, Paimon's got a question. Do you remember the wondrous creatures we saw before? Oh, they sound like the mythical Arangara. Small, round, plant-like fairies. They're denizens of the woods and guardians of trees. But we generally dismiss them as just a tale. You sure those weren't just some shroom boars you saw? Yeah, that's an animal you'll see only in the forest of Sumeru. They are round, green beasts that live in the forest. We use them to find precious mushrooms. Anyway, in all my years of the woods, I've never seen an Arangara. That is a word, man. Such a word. Oh, hey, there's a big kitty. However, you can ask the kids after you get to Vamara Village. They seem to be very into the legend of Arangara. It's because we're buddies and know each other very well. Alright, let's continue our running quest. Where'd you go? Ooh. I want. Okay, so we're supposed to go this way? That way. Wait, what's this? Interesting. A Hera fruit. Okay. I was expecting it to do something, but I guess that was too much to expect. Oop, shiny! Let's go. Oh, that was one of the boars.
Born of ice and frost.
Yeah, don't blink.
Alright, they're close enough.
Speed of light.
Get rid of this guy.
Rebuild. Incoming.
Oh yeah, that took the fight out of him pretty quick. Is there another bad guy we need to beat? Oh. No? Is there something up there? No?
Allow me. Scatter.
Whoa! Hello! I was not expecting crocodiles. Like, at all. Oh! No. Bad alligator crocodile thingy. Whoa, he can get up here. I was not expecting that either. This game is just full of unexpected little things, huh? was fun. That frog. We need to go that way? No, we need to go that way. So, those that are playing Genshin, I know probably Pure, at the very least, has already completed the main story quests. Have you guys went back and done all the little side questy things? And also, there's only 5 minutes left of the next Stream Raiders match, so if you want to jump in there, now would be the time. Flower. Ayo. I see it. No, climb. Climb, Ganyu. You are the goat wife. This is natural. Just climb. Hey, that mechanic worked. I really seriously was not expecting that to work. Okay, so it should be... There you are. Gotcha. We need to go see about dropping those off the next Statue of 7 to see if we can get some boost on something. I don't remember what the Drendoculus actually give us, and I know for a fact that we're missing out on a handful of the Animoculuses. Huh? Why are you just now attacking me?
Next on the agenda.
Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Alright, where we're supposed to go? No, we're kind of going that way. Okay, up here. Okay, so we're here. I think. Wait, is that Catherine? It's Catherine. Oh, wait, we might be...
Wait, look who it is!
Nahida. That's right, we were working with her.
Okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment. Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Oh, we're now getting into some deep stuff.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy. Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Okay, so those that are unfamiliar, Nahida is the new Archon for the Dendro. She is very adorable, very small, and you just basically want to capture her and take her on adventures to, like, getting desserts and stuff, because she's way too cute.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people alright?
I don't even remember what happened.
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me. Whew. What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
How did we go from working on this to being out in the middle of the desert? I really want to know.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Oh, here we go, Stream Raiders. Ooh, got a couple big boys. Well, good luck, friends. Here we go. Well, that went by a lot faster than I was expecting. As I ran off to go get some lotion for my hands, they're starting to dry out so badly. Alright, here we go. Rewards to Egan and cycling. Congratulations, friends. Time to start a new map. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Come on. Ooh, warrior scrolls. We could use those, I'm sure. There we go. Had me concerned. We need to place mages, which I think the mage is, yeah, a long time, so we won't worry too much about that. Let's put the rogue wolf out. Seems like fun. And there we go. Battle's ready, friends. See what happens here in 30 minutes.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha. Ugh, it feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
Oh, okay. Vague recollections coming in. You said mage. Yeah, but my mage has to recharge.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem. Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us? Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads? We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find? Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Oh, come on. Why not? It's fun. There's always time and room to go find the sparkly things. please do not touch the plants in the garden, especially the plants in the laboratory. I guess it's part of the reason I'm just a merc guarding this place, so I don't really know much about these plants. Tragic incidents where researchers lost months or even years of progress have occurred quite a few times here in the past, and they are all because some plants were accidentally damaged. Sounds really sad, right? I'd go mad if all the money I made over the years was lost overnight. So when I think of it like that, I pay extra attention to the safety of these plants. Okay. You mean those plants? No, there's gotta be something down here. What's hiding? I gotta know. What the heck? What in the world is this? It's a tree. It's a very funky looking tree. Alright, let's get on with the main questing thing here. Is this where Nahid is trapped?
Traveler? It is you!
Ah, it's Hypatia!
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this? She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the, what's it called? Satyavada life? Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think?
She's smug as a bug.
My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it! Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. What a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
That sounds incredible!
Oh, all right.
Aww.
Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you.
That kind of deflated her. I feel bad for that, but I was trying not to do the other one.
Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that? I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit born ale with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
That's right, the big tree thing was dying, I think. Like, that's the very first thing we learned about Sumeru.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, He saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me.
What?
Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Ah, so is this the person that's poisoning the tree?
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God!
Uh-oh.
Please grant me forgiveness and
Aw, I
salvation.
liked her once upon a time. Now she's just went psycho.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Periporno life, but rather...
Ah! You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I already lost my mind?
It's been so long I forgot about the original quest.
Wait, something isn't right.
We're about to be under attack. It's a shame we can't do these moves. Oh, so we now have Nahida's consciousness. My dude has a Gundam. That's not fair.
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
This time she didn't just transfer her mind into my body. Our minds swapped places.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore." But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Shower of starlight.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Yeah, I'm already lost.
Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from that alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Google
Your guess
decided
is
that an email
correct,
from a
but
manager of
the
my
situation's a bit complicated,
spam.
so
It's
it's
from a week
really
ago
hard for
about
us
the
to
fire
explain
alarm,
right
the
now.
possibility of the text coming into my apartment. Oh shoot.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
The Academia is turning the Balladeer into a god?
What?
Do you have any evidence?
I saw a nascent god? So when you exchange consciousness. Hang on one second.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis DI and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
Fatui may have fanned the
Doctor and the
flames.
Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru, Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
Let's head to the desert.
We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tighnari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Alrighty then. Let's see. Got that one complete. The 4. Okay, hang on a second. I wanted to see how close. Alright, so there's really... Oh, well, let's go back here. We still need to get to those. We got a whole slew of things to look for. We got a whole lot of stuff to look for. Holy cow. But the number one thing is we can get to Sumeru. We might be able to get some of these unlocked. Still haven't unlocked this one. I don't think we ever got close to finding that one. Anyway. Teleport! Let's go. There's a message for you here. Okay. We have a letter for you. It's from Miss Jet. So you know Jet too, Catherine? How's she doing? The Adventurers Guild has an open partnership with the Eremites, so it would be more surprising if I didn't know her. She looked quite happy when she arrived. She said she was looking forward to seeing you again. Well, come on, open the letter. To my best friends, T.I. and Little Paimon. It's been a while. Hope you two still remember me. How are things going for you? I've heard from merchants traveling from afar and some adventurers that you've returned to Sumeru, so I wrote you this letter. I'm staying at the Tannic camp right now. Thanks to you, life's been pretty good. Let's make the long story short. I wanted to see you two again ever since we last parted and, you know, show you some proper hospitality. And also there's something left over from our previous adventure that I'd like you to come help me finish. This is something I can only trust the two of you with. As for the specifics, I can only tell you about it once you get here. I'll see you then. I've dropped Catherine a line too, so don't forget to come see me. Looks like she's having a good time, better than the last time we saw each other. But what's this? The Tannic camp? That name sorta rings a bell. Have we been there before? The Tannic are the tribe from which Jet hails. Their campsite is in the depths of Desert, amidst the ruins of what was once the city of Gurabad. If you don't mind, I'll mark it on your map. Ah, that works. You flatter me. In order to better serve adventurers, it is the duty of Adventurers Guild to provide such basic information whenever it is needed. And the Tannin have always had good commercial relations with the Adventurers Guild. Miss Jet is as our point of contact. They have proven themselves reliable across many acts of cooperation. Letter also says that she'd like to settle some unfinished business and has expressly asked us to come along. How mysterious. I'm not at the liberty to infringe upon the sender's privacy. I'm afraid the only way you'll find out is if you pay her a visit in person. Not a matter of ability or lack thereof, but a matter of professionalism. We do not accept any complaints on this front. The Tannic campsite has been marked on your map for you. They'll be settling there for the next 2 or 3 years, as is custom of tribal migration. If they happen not to be at this location, please do not hesitate to contact me. I will update you concerning their migratory pattern as soon as possible. It's real thoughtful, but Paimon doesn't think they're going to wait 2 or 3 years to go look for Jet. Okay, let's go see where Jet is. We're waiting for. Let's not keep her waiting. Sorry, I forgot to mention this is not a guild commission. It should just be a meeting between friends. Okay, well. kind of want to go... Okay, so that's where she's at. Good lord, there's just so much we have not hit yet. Apologies, that's... sinuses are being mean. But yeah, I didn't realize that we had ignored this massive amount of waypoints. It's crazy. Maybe we should spend a stream just going after waypoints. Ooh, wait. We still need 5 more. Hey, who are you? Bandits? How rude. I'm Mendus, a scout, and this is Huey. Jet sent us a letter, and that's why we're here. Letter? Show me. No, it's mine. It's my friend. You can't have her. Well, if you're just friends, I won't stop you. You may move on. The tribe's campsite lies ahead. Jet isn't back yet, but Aderfi, Masiri, and Yufton are in at the moment. They're pretty friendly to outsiders. Don't hesitate to seek them out, but if you dare deceive us, you will find us quite unfriendly indeed. Be unfriendly all they want, they won't stop me. I'm the one with the power. It's so sparkly! Oh wait, we were supposed to do something else first. Ah! We're supposed to talk to this dude. Ooh, floating right past him. Hello, young ones. What do you need? Well, we're here to see Jet. Is she around? Jet? Yes, she's here. Why are you looking for her? Friends? Oh. She's mentioned you before, I think. Something about a brave and reliable young woman. She's been hanging around the outside for too long, I see, to be making friends with rich people in fancy clothing and such. Bro, I'm gonna knock your ass out with a pipe wrench. Sorry for speaking so rudely, but I care little for receiving outsiders. You should seek out Matriarch Bebel instead. What do? I do business, exchanging our trash for trash from the city. Well, I have nothing much else to say to you. Why don't you go find... Yeah, okay, well, we will do that. I see Ben. True knowledge is not something to be drawn casually from the Akasha. Instead, the desert dwellers get a more comprehensive education during their long walks across the sands. You notice at the bottom of the title page is an emblem belonging to the Academia Library. Perhaps this book is among those that have been smuggled. But I can't activate Ben. Which is probably why she wants to see us. Book mangle for how many times it's been read seems like it held quite the rapt audience. You notice at the bottom of the title page is an emblem belonging to the Academia Library. Okay, you can't talk to Ben. Wait. Hello? Is it hiding behind here, perhaps? Down? Nope. Wait. We might be able to get up here. Probably not, though. There we go. Hey, there we go. Get that dendro. That's a big old tomato. Tornado. Okay then. Fly into the eye of the tomato. I might. That's where the other one's at. Let's see what this challenge is. 19. Ah, come on. Okay, where's the others? Oh, crap. No! Damn. Okay, so best to go that one first. Let's go. I need uppies. Did not give me the uppies. Hello? No. How about now? Uppies. All right. Let me grab this real quick.
I'll keep this close.
Well, you do that, girly. Alright, switch back over to Stream Raiders for another round of... Oh, it's a big old guy. Oh. Whoa, I'm zooming. And winners are Amaza, Spidey, and Egan. Congratulations. We've been only at this for an hour and 40 minutes. We can go more. More. Maybe. Come on, please. Please and thank you. Thank you and please. Throw the vampire in. And throw down some plans for you guys to use if you want to use them. Otherwise, there's lots of blue on the screen, so feel free to place anywhere. Advancements or achievements. The God gazes back. I just want the 5. That's all I care about. Okay, so next thing we gotta do. Try talking to this guy, see if he's a little more friendly. I presume. Let me guess, you're here to find someone. Your friend, yes? Jetta's a good girl. I'm glad she has a friend like you. Anyway, if you don't mind a little advice, you look like a real killer, that you do. But companions, those will prove to be your undoing, your fatal weakness. Don't understand what you're trying to say. Consider my words but a breeze in your ear. Matriarch Babel's not back yet, so you can go talk to Yefton. He's right by the creek where we raise crocodiles. Ah, great. I don't want to deal with the crocodiles because they are bitey. Oh, there we go. Ancient ruins in the desert of Hadramaveth contain such mechanisms that were once used to guide the flow of water. Hit the spouts with the attacks to switch between closed and open gates. When the spouts are open, sand and grit will flow through them. Once sand and grit fills this cascade pool, some unexpected reward may be yours.
Maybe if I change.
Okay. Hello, stranger. What do you need? Oh, the matriarch told me about you. You're good folk. If you're looking for Jet, she's still out. Please go meet Matriarch Babel first. She has been waiting for you a long while. She's made friends, is very happy, and talks like a little antelope. I'm very happy for her. It's getting busy up there. Matriarch Babel has returned. Okay, you should probably meet her. Please don't keep her waiting too long. Wait, I already have a bow user. Interesting.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Going up. Oh, well, we didn't go very far. Going up. Okay, so where do we need to go now? Oh, over here. Gotcha. Many people over there watching something. Is it a trial? But I don't know what those outsiders wanted. It's not my fault. Please let me explain. Oh no, somebody got in trouble. Oh, hello. Please, please, give me one more chance. Matriarch, my lady, I will prove my loyalty to the Tanit. Please believe me, I would gladly offer my life. Wow. She who knocked your teeth out can also remove your tongue. No, please don't. I don't understand. If you're willing to give your life for the Tanit, why are you still standing before me alive? And another thing, why did you address me as my lady? I don't speak the language of the Snowlands, and I don't care for the sophistry of the so-called civilized world. There is no such thing as my lady here. And do enlighten me. What makes you think I'm not your family anymore, but some lady? Your tongue is tainted with outsider poison, your mind stained by their gold. You cannot remain here. I shall speak no further. Lead him away. He was once one of us, so you know what to do. Huh. Wow. She drives a hard bargain. The crowd begins to disperse, making room for you to see the matriarch. What just happened? Whatever it was, it sounded scary. Ah, my apologies, children. I was a little distracted. I forgot you were there. Terribly sorry you had to see that. I'm at fault. As the matriarch of the Tanit, I'd like to make amends. No need, you know, what with the teeth and tongue stuff and all. We were simply meting out punishment against a traitor. All the same, I am sorry for having given you such a terrible first impression as matriarch. The city has its laws and the tribe has its rules. Please do not pay it much mind. So you two are Paimon and Ti. Jet talks about you two a lot. This doesn't seem like a good time, though. No need to be so polite. Indeed, I should say that you have impeccable timing. It was I who approved your invitation in the first place. That is how you got safely past the Tanit's hunting grounds. While I do feel bad saying this, I invited you here to help Jet with some unfinished business. Hunting grounds. Don't worry, we weren't trying to hunt you. You are an honored guest here, but for so long as we remember our guest faces, we shall never do them harm on our land. That still isn't very reassuring. Shut up, Paimon. Now then, don't let me spoil the fun for you young folks. Look, Jet is here. She is really pretty. I don't get the whole eye covering thing, though. How did it go with that fellow? I made sure that he was given sufficient dignity. That's good, but do not be proud of this deed, child. This was a tragic affair. He was my tribesman and yours also. Alright, this is not a good day to preach. The friends you have been waiting for finally arrived, so set your tears aside and greet them with joy. What do you... Hey, Jet, we're here to see you. TI and Paimon too, you really did come. Thank you, Matriarch Bible. I shouldn't have gotten mad at everyone about it. Now, of course I'm happy to see you all together. Whatever it is that you want to see or do, I've already approved it. You can put your doubts to rest. A word of caution, however. The road ahead of you will be fraught with danger and intrigue, so be on your guard. Please stay safe. She's, like, really gorgeous. Azarik has sent me to deliver a message. Understood. If you'll excuse me, I have tribal affairs to attend to. I'll leave you young ones to catch up. How come there's, like, no art of her floating around? Jet, you've changed a lot since we last seen you. Got a good eye, haven't you, Paimon? So what's different about me? You look a little more tanned. Mouthy as always. Normally artists are super speed on. I know, right? And she's been around for months. Taz, right. You look like you've really come into your own. Really? I just learned a lot of survival skills here, that's all. Been busy keeping myself alive, you know? Matriarch Babel has taken good care of me all this time, and I've helped her out with a lot of things. I'm grateful that she's accepted me as a member of the tribe. Have you been doing well since we last met? Meaning since her father passed. Not a moment has passed since I haven't thought of you. Oh, hang on a moment. Where did you learn to say all that? Oh, and here I thought I'd get you to blush. I'm kidding. All the boys in the tribe are like that, talking nonsense like this. It's annoying. They can't beat me anyway. Become an artist to remedy it? Yeah, I don't have those skills. To be honest, it's been tough living, but we're all looking out for each other and helping each other out, so we can all survive. Still, the first days were rough, and I occasionally thought about the days back when my father would teach and protect me, and to think that I used to find him annoying when he was around. But the good old days won't put food on the table today, and Matriarch Babel and the rest of Tanit have been good taking care of me, so it's better to look ahead. Since the Tanit have accepted me, I'm learning to make myself more useful to everyone. Anyway, let's not dally. I've got some errands to run, and since you're here, why not join me? What, is that what you want to do with old friends? Sorry, people are just busy sometimes, you know? Let me think. Yufta needs help feeding the crocodiles, so let's go there first. How about we just shoot the crocodiles? Save ourselves the trouble. A piece of literature. The words fly out at you as you flip through the pages. It was a literary analysis. How disappointing. Though not nearly as carefully formatted as the material preferred by academia students, it is astonishing that the desert dwellers would spend so much time reading such a boring book. You notice at the bottom of the title page is an emblem belonging to the academia library. Another book that was smuggled.
Next on the agenda...
Apparently very non-aggressive. I'm here, Yifton, and I've brought my friends TI and Paimon. Hello, Jet. Have you finished your business? Yep, and that's why I thought I should come here to help you out and brought my friends along to boot. Oh, thank you, Jet. You remembered that I had something I needed your help with. Back when Elder Bleda was around, you used to pester him to feed the crocodiles together with you. Loose lips sink ships. Here's the food. The meat's fresh. Take it. Alright. Oh, that's where we gotta go. Okay. Feeding crocodiles is pretty easy. You drop the meat, they follow the scent, and they eat it themselves. By the way, your matriarch seems pretty fearsome. Oh, you mean what happened just now? Well, it's nothing. We were just dealing with a traitor. I tracked him through the desert for half a month before bringing him back alive. He was crafty and plenty fierce to boot. I had to knock some of his teeth out to subdue him. My hand still hurts. Wow, that sounds scary. So be careful what you say around me in the future, eh, Paimon? Watch your teeth, Paimon. Don't be so serious. We're all friends here. I'm just kidding. Really? Are you just kidding? Can we be sure of this? Crocodiles here are docile, much smaller. They've sacrificed a lot to adapt to living in the desert. I want to ride on you. Wait. What's this up? We need uppies? Oh, down. What the hell? Oh. Whoop. It does look like you're taken serious around here. Everyone seems to respect you. Well, here's the thing. Because of my previous experience with the adventurers, I'm more perceptive about things that happen outside the tribe. So the matriarch decided that it would be my job to track down outsiders and punish traitors to the tribe. Since I wasn't born amongst the Tanit, it's okay for me to deal with criminals in a more aggressive way. That's what Matriarch Babel told me. Although, I don't really care. I'm not sure if this is special privilege or proof of our estrangement. Well, I wasn't born here after all, and the Tanit tribe isn't a home I'm innately familiar with. Innately familiar with. I can only try my best to do everything well. As long as I put some roots down, I think I'll be fine. Don't laugh now, but I'm glad to see you here. Alright, I think they've eaten their fill. Let's go. What's their next chore? Oop, didn't mean to hit that button. I meant to hit that one. Have you finished yet? Yeah, I'm going to wash now. Your crocodile food stinks. Smells of raw meat. And does that or traitor blood smell worse? Hey, not funny. Thank you, by the way. There's one more thing that I wanted to ask a favor of. This is a cursed crocodile meat that I promised to give Aderfi previously. Pass it on to him for me, would you? I'll give your crocodile meat to Aderfi. Oh, that's mean picking on... Hey, that was uncalled for. Yeah. That's a good way to upset the locals. Let's see, there we go. Upsy daisy. Don't mind him, that's just how he is with everybody. We need to go up. We need more uppies. Like, big time. How do we get up? There we go. Alley-oop. Down? I don't want to go down, I want to go up. Aw, thank you, cycling. This counts as uppies. Greatly appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much. And give it to Pandu. We love Pandu. She's an adorable friend. I'm here at Aderfi. Oh, here to show off your new outsider friends. Sort of. By the way, here's a crocodile jerky from Yufton. Ah, thanks, you're so considerate. No worries. By the way, about Ben, can you still fix it? Don't worry, it's nothing serious. I'll be able to get back to you in a couple of days. Okay, then I'll get going. You're very generous, friend. Hopefully I'm not taking too much away from your drinking tab there. Got 2 more snipes left. Any takers? Go to Jet's dwelling. Where is... Oh, way over there?
Next on the agenda.
I don't know. Oh, that's the thing for Deshret, wasn't it?
We're way behind schedule.
Oops. No! Ganyu, don't climb! Is this where she resides? Running here and there really works up a sweat. It's fine, I don't like being idle, actually. But look at me, I didn't invite you guys here so you could come run errands with me. So here's a story. Matriarch Babel recently agreed to let me bring my father's remains and those of my mother to be buried in the Eternal Oasis. Oh, so that's a real place? Paimon thought it was just a myth. Well, the last time we parted, I was so lost, I honestly didn't know where to start looking for it. Matriarch Babel, however, seems very sure that the Eternal Oasis lies in the middle of the desert. The Tanit tribe holds the never-ending sandstorm at the heart of the desert conceals the Eternal Oasis. Unfortunately, that area has been sealed off by the tribe as a taboo place. No one can approach it except scouts on patrol. Taboo? Is it dangerous or something? Yes, some older folks believe that ancient spirits roam there, hungering for souls and flesh, but that's probably just a myth. I don't believe it. Why has Babel given you special permission, if I might ask? It's probably on account of that afraid-of-nothing attitude of mine that Matriarch Babel has taken special care of me. Water. Might also be because I'm half outsider, so I'm able to forgo some of the taboos that the elders valued. That's what I think, anyway. Basically, I can bypass the taboos of the elders and explore the Eternal Oasis. That'll let me fulfill a long-cherished wish of mine and secure the future of the tribe, too. They believe that this is where the secrets of the Mistress of Flowers lie. If those secrets can be discovered, they'll give the tribe a new lease on life. I know this is my duty and honor, but I've been thinking and I've been getting this feeling that I should invite you to witness it with me. After all, since my father passed, that leaves you as my most trusted friends, the closest thing I have to family right now. That's why I wanted to ask you to join me on this wayward little trip. We're going into a sandstorm. That's not little. I know you'd say that. You won't go unrewarded, rest assured. First, we need to go to the ruins of Gurabad to look for this Ginny fragment thing. I don't quite understand it, but the tribe stories say that she's the only one who knows about how to open the way to the oasis, so we'll have to find her. And that's all I can tell you, really. I think Azarit can tell you more, so shall we go? Okay. We're on the road again. Let's see. Oop. Time for map. Oh, we need to find that place. Okay. It looks like it might be something to do. One phrase here in the tribe goes something like, the closer to your home, the more reticent your heart. Okay.
We're way behind schedule.
Let's go. Let's grab it. Run.
Next on the agenda.
Right.
There's nothing wrong. Hold the line! Speed of light!
Am I actually hitting a plant, or what am I doing? There's big guys down there. Yeah, I don't feel like fighting with you guys. What's this waypoint? Ooh, palace abandoned by the gods added to the archive. Nice. This is huge. This place is massive. Go to the temple's gate, which should be right over there. Yeah. These are the city ruins. I read some of the old theses that you can find in Adolf's tent, and it seems like this is the once legendary. Your bed itself is hidden within the canyon cliffs, so these are more like outlying temples and fortresses. The book says, anyway. Okay, so this is the first built place to believe their works would last forever. You need to read as part of the tribal life, huh? You've been talking quite a bit about this stuff. Ooh, what's down there? I need it. I gotta have it. It's mine. It's mine. How much do we care about those guys? I care a lot. We're gonna make it happen.
No touching. Born of ice. Incoming. Exterminate. Scatter. Access denied. We're way behind schedule. All hail.
Let's end this quickly.
Hold the line.
This is bad.
Get to the chase.
This is
All right.
Don't blink.
this first.
Rebuild. Born of ice and frost.
He takes so much to beat down. I don't have a claymore user, that's why.
Collect myself.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Allow me.
There we go.
Access denied. Born of...
I really should take a gander at my weapons just to see if I've got any of them that I can level up and upgrade.
This was well done.
No touching. Rest. Rebuild. Don't blink. Yes.
This guy don't take much to put out.
Access denied.
We're almost done, and I will get that hydration in.
Shouldn't get careless.
Alright. That was chaos. Thank you, Cycling, for that hydrate. We definitely got to keep that up, friends. Hydration is for healthiness reasons.
That's everything. On to the next.
It's over here. Hello? There we go. And there's another thing that was dropped. Read. Up till now, our cooperation with the Tanit tribe has gone quite smoothly. The Elder Babel has made it clear to Azaric that she is willing to work with us. Helping her take control of the tribe should aid our desert expedition to explore the Eternal Oasis. What? Have 1,666 hydrates saved. Uh-oh. This changes the whole story of Babel. Transfer of power within the Tanit tribe is complete. The other 8 elders have been done away with a lot quicker than we anticipated. We have no clue what means Babel used. Perhaps some new assassin was called upon. Some have left, others have disappeared. The Tanit tribe is well organized thanks to Babel and Azaric. It seems that recently concluded upheaval has not done any obvious damage to the tribe. This may or may not be a good thing for us. Regardless, it is our turn to uphold our end of the bargain. The Tanit tribe will obtain supplies and technical aid from Shniznaya, the Fatui. I was hoping that would trigger something with Jet, but it did not. I'm a little disappointed by that. No.
My experiment.
Okay, so there's more? More where? Okay, so there's... What kind of deal with you? Fine, if you're this adamant.
No touching. This is long overdue. Speed of light into the chase. Animal test 6308. Stay clear. Access denied. No touch. Don't blink.
Thank you. Oh, did it not drop anything? Anyway, up we go. Really? I don't want to deal with the fungus. The fungus among us are annoying.
Rebuild. Incoming. Born of ice and frost. No touching. Nowhere to hide. Absorption test. Stay clear. Don't blink. Born of ice and frost. Hold the line. Absorption test. Incoming. Speed of light.
Nice. Alright. Ooh, is this another challenge thing? What the? Oh, blow up. I missed. Is that it? Challenge complete. Okay, and up there. Oh, wait. Hydrate. I can do a hydrate. Thank you. I'll switch back over to Stream Raiders. Actually, this may end up... Oh, wait. Say this probably be the last battle. I'm gonna run while this does that. Go grab that chest to make sure that it doesn't despawn on us here. Okay. My eyes are doing that burning thing, which is never any fun. And let me see who we've got we can raid. Friends who go live. Apex. Okay, it does look like Moonlit Salem is still playing, so now we have our person we can raid. Do. Ooh, hey, look at that. We got some scrolls. We got more gold. Maybe, possibly. Alright, there we go, friends. Sadly, it is time for me to call it, as my body is wanting to shut down. I am struggling to keep yawns from making their way up. And in general, yeah, we're not, no, T.I., no. I think I kept it. I think I kept it. Alright, so, what the heck? Can't get that out of the way. There we go. Let's get this raid started, friends. There we go. But thank you for hanging out with me as we made some progress in Genshin Impact. Thank you again, Cycling, so much for the extra subscriptions that you passed around. You are a wonderful, wonderful friend. And friend, you didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. It helps a lot. You have no idea. Thank you so much. But hopefully you all have a wonderful Tuesday ahead of you, friends. Make sure you stay hydrated. Rest when you need to do that. I was expecting you to raid. We're in the process of. But have yourselves a wonderful night, and I will catch you all in the next live stream. See you later, friends.